Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Number 99 is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So stepping in, Pete Armstrong, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a four-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this is a lineup that's going to have to be patient. You look at the stat sheet, and they're facing a guy who likes to put guys on base via the walk. So there's no reason to come out of your game plan. Look for them to stay staunch in the middle of the plate and capitalize on mistakes this pitcher makes.
Suzuki comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Suzuki leads off first with one away. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That is 4. The shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, and it's full 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 3-2 pitch, lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over, back in standing. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
The next Cub up, Mike Tauchman, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. One and 0. Here it is. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The count now at 2-1. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Three runs already home here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gomes is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now at the plate, Jameson Taillon. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 3, the Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, number 23. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play at 313. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Manny, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Into the box, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Stepping up now, Suzuki. He singled his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Here's the first pitch to him.
The first baseman.
Right there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Olsen is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead cold guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
The 1-0 delivery. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10. Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Armstrong is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jeimer Candelario is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the 3rd base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 5.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Christopher Morrow. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Number 23 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Taillon.
Digging in, Mike Tauchman. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now batting, Jamison Taillon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Ozuna on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The pitcher, number 99.
Settling in now, number 99, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He went down swinging to start the home first. A bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 72 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 72.
Coming to the plate now, Suzuki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Two-one pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cody Bellinger. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And the runner back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. On the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Christopher Morrow stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Four runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Mike Tauchman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Stepping in for the Braves, number 23 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. In his career, Riley brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Olson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. from the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Marcell Ozuna will be next. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, inside.
Pitch popped up. Candelario has a play. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Jameson Taillon. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Cubs.
Standing in, Pete Armstrong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good hard splitter, but it misses. 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So striding in, Suzuki. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. He's running on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Suzuki is there, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. So up steps Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Arcia, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during a season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Pitch is popped up. Bellinger moving to his left. 2 down. Travis d'Arnaud will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Number 51 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Jeimer Candelario has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 1. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0. Ball.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now back.
Now at the plate, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ready now, Austin Riley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Matt Olson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Braves strand 1. They trail 6-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Taillon.
The pitcher, number 50, Jamison Taillon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No strike.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Misses, ball
Count
2.
2-1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is foul right side. And now pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pete Armstrong is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner at first with no outs here. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Ozuna at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Brad Hand comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone. In the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
He's set. Here it comes. Cody Bellinger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and a strike now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dansby Swanson, his career line against Brad Hand. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. We'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the first base line. Bellinger brings it in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
First offering on its way, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Popped him up. Gomes is there. And the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat, and this is popped up back behind second. Arcia backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Standing in, Christopher Morrow. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Tauchman is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three and one to the Cubs left fielder. And this is taken here for ball four. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Ready for another shot now. Yan Gomes hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance.
Into the second deck and gone.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joe Jimenez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nicky Lopez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Nicky Lopez. The pitcher, number 50, Stevenson Taillon.
Number 4
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Jimenez has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Armstrong.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Braves 1. Keenan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next will be the shortstop Orlando Arcia. Hit to third, reined in, and that's the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Nicky Lopez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Thompson, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And they'll run this one in on him, and it can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. Number 23 would be next. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 27.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Helpful.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So here's Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? He's got to hurry. And that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dansby Swanson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Arcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. At the plate, number 23, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Riley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. first offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Drilled down the line. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Chicago Cubs hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jamison Taillon earned his 5th win of the year. Number 99 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.